Exactly. It kind of ties into what you were just talking about. We all know how huge a role social media plays in our personal lives, but what about the effect it has on business? I'm here with social media and marketing expert Crystal Washington. Good morning.
Good morning.
Love your pink this morning.
Thank you.
So bright. Now give us some bright ideas about this. So let's start first with this amazing statistic, okay? Less than a third of top CEOs are on social media.
Yeah.
Now why do you think that is? Have people just not jumped on the bandwagon yet?
Well, you know, a lot of times CEOs, they're being told that they should be there, but they don't really understand how to use it. And the ones that are there, most of them aren't that active either. So a lot of it has to do with training and just not knowing how to use the tool.
Oh, interesting. So you say get on there quick, is that right?
With a little bit of training. We don't want you to get in trouble.
Yes, and that's why we should talk about this next example that is a really good one. The memo from that CEO of a company called Fab the other day, he announced that he would be firing 100 of his employees, and look at what he said in a memo that he wrote that has gone viral, okay? To his employees, quote, "You will have the opportunity to start your new job search immediately." Okay, so, you know, we should put this into perspective. He wrote this long memo about how some of you will be losing your jobs, but some of you will be asked to stay on for a few more weeks.
Right.
Others will have the opportunity to start the job search. He used the wrong wording, and because of that, it's gone viral on social media. So that's why you say train yourself.
Train yourself. The thing is that now it's not a matter of if something will happen in terms of negative PR with social media. It's going to happen to most companies eventually.
Okay.
But just be mindful of what you're doing, because all it takes is one tweet for it to get out.
So it's given a lot of people a powerful tool to reach businesses. So why do you think they should be listening to the posts and the tweets once they do get on there and really taking a look at those?
Well, Twitter specifically, if there's something that's coming up that's really bad in terms of PR, it's going to break on Twitter. So you have an opportunity to catch it early and actually diffuse the situation. Cirque du Soleil did a great job with that about a month ago when they had someone, one of their performers actually died performing. They did a great job of coming in very quickly, and many people haven't even heard the story after they squashed it.
Now, why did you decide, I see you're holding a book, and I'm guessing that you wrote that book. Why did you decide that it was important to do this book, The Social Media Why?
Well, this is really a book for beginners, people that aren't that into technology, and it's really important for people to understand that social media has practical purposes. And so it's not just about getting on there, connecting with friends. It can make you more efficient, effective, and connected.
All right, so here's the big question. I don't have a Twitter page, a Facebook page, Instagram, a Vine. How do I get started? Where do I even begin? Because it just sounds so overwhelming. Of course, we here at Fox 32 have all of that.
Right.
But what if you don't know where to start?
Well, and that's why I wrote the book, because not everyone needs to start in the same place. It depends on
Okay.
what your business goals are.
So is it easier to start on some pages, would you say? Obviously, you're familiar with all of them than others.
Well, I think Facebook is more user-friendly because you communicate the way that you do in real life. Twitter can be confusing, but it's probably one of the most powerful. If you're having an issue with a company, if you tweet about it, they'll fix it very quickly. I actually did that yesterday with the hotel I was staying in here.
You did? Give us the example. What did you do?
I'm not going to say the hotel, but I was having some issues
Right.
checking in and with the equipment in the room, and I tweeted about it. Within 10 minutes, the hotel's general manager was calling me on the phone. But I have over 15,000 followers on Twitter. And so oftentimes you can get companies to respond, internet companies, your cable company. A lot of them will respond quicker when you tweet about it than if you actually try to call the help desk person.
Get on Twitter. Thank you, Crystal Washington. By the way, what's your Twitter account? We
Chris
gotta follow
Washington, C-R-Y-S Washington, C-R-Y-S Washington.
Crystal, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great information. All right, Mark, you're on Twitter, Facebook, and everything else, I know.